A little psychopath tortures two men for a really extended period of time just because they're trying to get into somewhere.
Home Alone.
It's Home Alone, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Did, that movie came out in 1990, and I thought it was at least like 95, 96.
Nope. I thought that was an 80s movie, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I don't associate that with the 90s.
You know what I don't associate with the 90s?
Is it the
What
What
the
the
Condor
Condor
podcast.
podcast?
It is the What the Condor podcast.
Welcome to the What the Condor podcast, everybody.
Back
Even though
again.
all of us were born in the 90s.
Yes, we were.
Shout out to the 90s, man. People are unnecessarily nostalgic for it, even though it was honestly a mid-period of time.
Wrong.
Facts.
Else's facts?
What's
What's that?
We got merch.
The What the Condor podcast has merch, baby.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We
And it's
promised
pretty
it.
fucking fire.
We promised it how many months ago? Maybe.
Oh god,
sometime
probably a
last
year ago.
Hey,
We probably promised merch in like the second season.
we said it was coming, and now it's here.
It's here.
Link will be in the Twitter. Link will be in the link tree if you want to click on that. It'll be our pinned tweet for like
Yes.
at least until the next album club is announced. And even then, it might still stay there. But yeah, it'll be our pinned tweet. We'll drop it along with the episode. And yeah,
Hell yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm gonna cop me some merch pretty soon.
cop a hoodie, cop a t-shirt. What else do we have? We got stickers. You
We
guys
do
like
have
st-
stickers.
You guys like stickers?
Socks.
We have a small selection, but we got a little bit of everything: hoodies, socks, slides, iPhone cases,
Basketball
mugs.
shorts.
Mugs, basketball shorts.
I guess if we're Android users, we're not allowed to have things.
You know what? You guys keep talking. I'm going to make an Android case right now.
Well, there you go. There you go.
There you go,
Just
Condor.
like that, the store is being updated live on the What the Condor podcast.
Live on the What the Condor podcast. We haven't dropped it yet. You know, there's no harm.
Yeah.
Is that very true?
Oh.
Very true.
Harm, no foul.
I know.
Only
man.
baseball.
I'm really excited, man. It a lot of the shit, except I think everything but the stickers, come in multiple colors.
It would be
They
weird
do.
to have the stickers coming multiple colors because it's our logo.
I mean, I'd still find a way.
And
True.
we're just saying, everything in the merch store looks good in pink.
Dude, that shit looks unnecessarily fire in hot pink. Like, I won't even lie, dude. I'm gonna cop a hoodie in pink. I'm gonna cop a fucking t-shirt, probably in pink. And I swear to God, I'm getting a pair of those pink shorts.
I want the shorts in pink for sure. I copped a green hoodie.
Yeah,
And you'll
We're gonna
see
be-
it. You'll see it in like an upcoming TikTok or something.
something or another.
But
Some sort
are
of.
we gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
3 minute?
Yes, we're gonna be three men in pink.
I
know we-
what the
I-
Converse words.
I know where you're going with this. Yes, we will.
Oh.
We will be three men in pink What the Condor shorts. And we are gonna look
Problem
fly.
lies nowhere.
The problem lies exactly nowhere.
Exactly.
But hey, before we get to mention, since we're talking about our merch, if you guys buy some merch, share it with us on Twitter.
Yes,
We'll
absolutely.
shout you guys out.
Yes, we will retweet your tweets. If
We will
you tag
retweet your
us-
tweets. We will shout you guys out on the next episode.
Tag us on Twitter at Condor What with your merch purchases. If you do
Doesn't matter
decide
what
to
it
do
is.
so.
Even if you just buy some stickers, fucking let us know. We will shout you out.
Indeed, we will. Speaking of shoutouts, we
Oh,
would like to give.
we got some shout outs.
I'd like to give a special shout out. I put out a
A
tweet.
very special
Right.
shout out.
I'd like to give a special shout out. I put out a tweet a while ago on the What the Condor Twitter saying that we were looking for an editor, an animator, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we did do that.
And you guys did your due diligence All you
Oh
artists
my
out there.
god. Yeah,
Hundreds.
like,
Hundreds.
we love the support, guys, but oh my god, we did not expect all of that.
No, yeah, no complaints. We just did not expect it.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah, no,
shit.
definitely no complaints. I mean, there were a lot of lovely people out there that were offering to help us, but it was just Jesus Christ, we did not expect.
I think we like doubled our follower count on Twitter
Uh,
I
just from
think we
that.
did.
Yeah. For
But
between like 3 men and a Carlos, we had problems keeping up.
with that being said, we do appreciate any and every artist that reached out to us, bot or not. We still appreciate it.
Bot or not, yep.
But a decision has been made. Special shout out to Lily Viva, the artist who has been chosen to make an animation for the What the Condor podcast. It'll be uploaded on our TikTok and our YouTube channel.
It'll be
Very
uploaded
soon.
anywhere we can.
Anywhere we can. Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. The YouTube and the TikTok are both just What the
I-
Condor. So you can look for that.
I
on
want to
there.
put it on a billboard truck.
How are you
Go
gonna?
for it. Just let him. Just let him.
It's a
I mean, at least get a still image.
so a special
But-
shout out and a special thank you to Lily.
Yes, fucking, she was great.
Yeah.
Super patient, super willing to compromise, super willing to help us out. We from the bottom of our hearts, Lily, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the shout out. There you go.
You know who else deserves a shout out? Meme of the week.
The meme of the week. Yeah, let's do the meme of the week.
Yeah, we actually have something a little different for meme of the week.
We got a 3-way tie, baby.
Yes, we took it to multiple votes,
Carlos
And
didn't
we
feel
could-
like voting.
and we could not come to a unanimous decision. So we have a 3-way tie for meme of the week, going to Josh and to What the Condor's very own Aaron.
That does this.
Yeah, we have Josh with a very scary image of what if Diglett's nose is actually a mouth with one tooth, which
That reminds me of Meatwood.
has scarred Condor for weeks now. Condor has nightmares about it. He cannot
I am not
unsee it.
dying. Shut up.
I look at it and I just kind of think of someone just kind of going, eh.
It's hard for me to look at it and see a mouth and one tooth for too long. I just automatically go back to it's a nose.
Cat. Looks like a baby who's ready to suck on a teat.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Not any way that I would, but
I mean,
I have a way with words. Good ways, but I have ways.
anyway,
Yes.
our second meme
Second number.
of the week, our second number, yes, was submitted by our very own Aaron. Aaron, would you like to describe this?
sure. It's a video from Joe Jonas's Instagram story of him just menacingly walking around what I presume is like New York or something, and it has the song SOS playing as like the background music, which is a Jonas Brothers classic, by the way. But I think he's wearing like a wig or something with like real long hair.
I think he is.
And the caption says, Sasuke returning to the Leaf Village after getting pardoned by Naruto. Which is very true if you've ever watched Naruto Shippuden.
Is
Yeah.
he still alive?
He was until you asked.
Oh fuck.
And our
Alright, Joe.
last meme of the week was also submitted by yours truly.
Indeed.
And this was Nate's pick.
Yes, I could not say. I don't want to say it's a 3-second fucking snippet. But first of all, the music, it's got that intense like bongo drum music. and it gets captioned when they find you in prop hunt, and it's this piece of machinery. It fucking hops off the wheel it's supposed to be on, and just fucking slides across the room like it's fucking out of here. And it's exactly what you would see in prop hunt. They fucking jump off the table and just take off running.
Join the What the Condor Discord to look at these memes and submit your own memes.
Yes, please.
We'd like to shout you out next.
So we can
Yeah,
stop
man.
shouting out our own hosts and Josh.
Hey, don't undersell Josh.
I'm not underselling Josh. It's just
I mean, Josh has been an OG fan.
Josh is an OG fan, bro. Shout out to Josh. I feel
Shout
like
out
we-
to Josh.
I feel like we shouted out Josh like the last 3 episodes.
You know, when you have good loyal fans like Josh, you
That's
can
what
do
you
that.
do. That's what you do.
Oh, let me ask you, overrated or underrated, Josh?
Underrated, bro. Josh
Definitely
is an underrated
underrated.
human. I've actually never met Josh, but Josh is an underrated human.
I haven't met him, but apparently he's heard stories about me.
Josh has heard a lot about you.
Let me
Hey,
ask you
did
a
I meet
couple
him?
other over-under questions.
All right, hey, might as well. We're on the topic of over under.
Over-under, one of my favorite games to play over here. At
One
the
of our newest
like it.
games that we've added to the What the Condor repertoire.
And we're just
I like
calling
how-
it a game. It's not exactly a game. There's no winning.
I like hide and seek.
It's a game for us.
Okay, I'm going
Whatever
to
comes
give
and
you
finds me.
5 different topics, and you have to tell me
5.
whether it's overrated or underrated. First
All right.
one. First one is people that try to convince you to ask a girl out by telling you the worst thing she can say is no.
Overrated. Like, no, the worst thing she could say is, I just want to be friends.
Yeah, no, got to agree with that. No, is the least of my concern.
I'm on kind of the same boat as you guys, but the worst thing she could say is like, ew, get the fuck away from me. What is wrong with you?
And then tell all her friends, and then
They tell
You
their
see-
friends, and then
yeah.
it gets back around to your friends.
Exactly. It's called networking, and ladies can do that very well.
But no, I don't think
Yeah,
I
yes,
just want to
they
be.
can.
I don't think I
That
just want to
happened to
be
me.
friends is bad. I think
It can be. It can be.
it can be, but
Yes,
it's
it
not
can.
inherently.
Not okay. That's fair. It's not inherently bad, but it can hurt real fucking bad.
It can.
I had a few of those too back in high school.
Number 2 is fantasy football.
I'm gonna say it's fine. Just talked about too much. If you like it, fine. But stop bringing it up. We're trying to decide whether to pull the plug on Grandma.
Wow. What a
Listen,
weird
man.
place to talk about fantasy football.
If somebody is complaining about Jonathan Taylor during Grandma's pull the plug discussion, fantasy football might just be a little bit overrated.
You know what? I gotta agree with that. I mean, if it's that like all encompassing, where you're bringing up shit at the most inappropriate times, like yeah, no, that shit's overrated, and you should probably see a doctor or something.
Hey, did you have a second to look at my trade? Dude, we're literally putting somebody in the ground. Yeah, but look at my trade.
Dude, I'm taking a shit. This can wait 2 minutes.
Dude, you could do it on your phone.
I don't know.
How did you get in here?
How did you get in here? My door was locked.
Yeah, but in like realistically speaking, because I don't know how much that actually happens.
I feel
at
like
those
there's people
bad
that are
times.
that crazy enough.
There probably is, but I know I've never seen someone just randomly bring up like any fantasy sport when it
No,
wasn't
I've
prompted.
never seen that either. But I am still gonna say fantasy football is overrated, and I'm a 5-time fantasy football champion. I have my experience with fantasy football, but my God, so it does tend to get a little bit overrated and run into the ground. But it's still fun. Overrated doesn't mean bad. It's
No,
still a
no, it
fun-
does not.
It's still a fun thing to do.
No.
Number 3. is Rick Rolling.
I think anymore it's overrated. I think it's past its prime.
I don't know. I think it's fine. A well-timed Rick roll is always funny.
That's what I'm saying. There was recently Rick Astley did a commercial recently, like recreating the "Never Gonna Give You Up" video.
Did
And
he
I thought
really?
that was amazing. Rick Rolling is underrated.
Dude, it's funny you say it because I actually today I saw a fucking a video on Facebook. I don't know if it was like a repost from TikTok, but it was a guy playing Beat Saber, and it was some random song that one of his commenters told him to play,
I think I saw
and
this.
it gets him going, and he hits like a total of like 5 notes, and then he just fucking Rick rolls him.
Amazing.
And the guy just kind of stands there, and he turns around because he's got one of those, he's got a camera to record him while he's moving around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just turns, he just looks at the camera, just throws his arms out like, really, guys? And
Yeah.
all you hear is fucking "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Amazing. I love Rick Astley. I unironically think that song is good.
That's fair.
The silence
Can I-
is the silence indicates disagreeing, but that's
I want
fine.
to see. I was thinking about it. Like
Yeah.
the song itself, it's not bad, but my
It's an
whole thing
alright
is like,
song.
if I ever hear the song, I'm just gonna start laughing. I'm not gonna
yeah,
listen
no.
to the song.
Me
Like
too. I'll listen.
plus-
I'll laugh for a second, and then I'll just fucking jam out. I
It's
think
pretty
a fun
much, yeah.
song.
It is a fun song.
Like Condor's music review. What are you rating it out of 10? What are you rating Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up out of 10?
3. No, wait, 3 out of 5. So that's like
No. 6 out of 10.
yeah, 6 out of. Oh yeah,
So math
that's
works.
6. That 6 sounds fair.
A little
I'd
above
give it a
mid. A
5.
little above mid.
Give it mid. That's mid levels.
And I'd give it like a 6.
Yeah, above average.
Like I said, it's a fun song, but it's definitely not one of like the go-to songs when you're at a banger.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I have a question about a song that is just memeified at this point.
What's that?
Related to one thing in particular. Overrated, underrated. All Star by Smash Mouth.
Overrated.
See, that's the
Yeah.
side I'm on.
I definitely gotta agree. I mean that song is everywhere at this point.
It was funny
It's
for a
every-
while, and I probably liked the song a lot when I was a kid, and it was in Shrek, and it was honestly everywhere at that time too. But I just don't think it's that good anymore. I think it's overrated.
It's past.
I think it's overrated and it's been overplayed.
Also, if I want to listen to Smash Mouth, I'll listen to Walking on the Sun.
I just won't listen to Smash Mouth.
If I want to listen to Smash Mouth, put me in the hospital.
So, speaking... I'm sorry to interrupt your segment with the same segment. One more thing that people absolutely hate, and I want to know if the hate is overrated or underrated. Nickelback.
The hatred of Nickelback?
Yeah.
Underrated. Nickelback is fucking dog water.
Yeah. They're not good.
I think they have one good song, and it's none of the songs that anybody would say it is.
I think you're already giving them too much credit.
Like Burn It to the Ground.
I've never even heard of that song. Next
Exactly.
one. We've got The Concept of Time.
Fuck.
Ooh.
The Concept of Time. I'm gonna say underrated because we are just trusting the fact that somebody started counting one day and nobody fucked up in between.
Doesn't that make it a little overrated, though?
But the fact that it happened is underrated. Like that is what I'm trying to say.
I think time is overrated and it's not real.
I mean,
I don't know. I think it's mid. Time is an enigma, and we just kind of live with it.
what did you just call me?
I called you Squidward tentacles.
Tortellini.
Tennis balls.
Testicles?
Squidward testicles.
Last one, and this one might. This discussion might piss off some podcast hosts and some listeners at home.
Oh.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I'll say
You know-
my piece first. It's overrated
Go for it.
as
Go for
fuck. It's fucking garbage.
Here's what I'm gonna say. The hatred for it is overrated. Also, the pie itself is overrated.
I ate pineapple on pizza one time and one time only, and I yacked.
Now, see, I'm going to say my piece now. Because for a long time, for 25 years,
It's a lot of years.
I've been an avid believer of pineapple does not belong on pizza. But then, like you, Aaron, I tried it once. And boy, if that pizza didn't fucking smack, then I don't know what did. Because that shit was fucking delicious.
What smacked harder, that pie or Will Smith?
Yes.
Ooh. I think Will Smith smacked
wait.
harder, though.
Didn't Chris... Wait, nope, never mind. Chris Rock got smacked. Never mind.
Yeah, he's the one who received the smack. Don't get them confused like Macklemore and Mac Miller.
That still pisses me off.
It pisses me off too, especially because one is I'm not gonna say.
Significantly better.
Well, yes, but it's not what I was gonna say. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Significantly
I'm
more
not
alive.
I'm not gonna reveal Condor information on the pod.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, I've only ever listened to the one, and I have never heard a Mac Miller song. So,
You still have never heard a Mac Miller song?
I mean, before...
I was about to say.
Shut up.
I was gonna say. I mean, dude, you have 1 week.
no, that's Bare Naked Ladies. They have the song 1 week.
I've spun the Mac Miller album. So what? There's 17 tracks, and I have 57 plays of it according to Last FM. So that's how many times? I don't know.
4. That's not correct. That's not correct at all.
No, it's
That's
like 3-ish.
3.5.
It's a little
yeah.
over 3.
I won't even lie. I don't even want to say how many times I've been listening to my album.
12.
So yeah, a week in, and I've already listened to
Probably
it
about that.
3.5 times.
Yeah. See, I kind of cheated though because I was listening to it like when I announced that was my album.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so as far as the time span after we did your album, I've probably listened to it about 5 times since the end of last week.
The only thing that sucks is my favorite. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Yeah. We have a review that we need content for. Save it for that.
I'll say this: my favorite song is actually one that's not on streaming services.
Damn.
Which sucks. Because I can't put it in the playlist. But I digress. That's the end of Over Under, and we're gonna review Mac Miller. Next week, we're gonna be reviewing Kids, his breakout
Indeed we
project
are.
from 2010.
Indeed, we are. And I'm looking forward to that. I've been jamming the fuck out of that. There's only one old song by Mac that I want to hear, but it's not on that album, and it's fucking "Party on Fifth Ave."
Oh, that's just on Blue Slide Park, baby.
Yeah.
Which I don't like that
Okay.
album very much. but
Listen
I
here, you idiot. You idiot. Listen right here. The guy from Seattle is not the guy we're reviewing. Like, I need to listen to me right here, right now.
Are you genuinely asking again?
No,
No.
Aaron, this man just pulled a mirror out of his pocket and is talking to
Oh.
himself.
Yes.
He's trying to drill into his head that one is not the other.
Mm-hmm.
Ed guy from the Pittsburgh place, and then not the Seattle whatever he does, or the Kraken. Also
Yes,
with
get it completely out of your head. Anything about Macklemore?
him and the the fuck guy, the beast mode
Marshawn Lynch.
guy. Yeah, oh, always have a place in my head.
I can't unsee the
Cause
video of fucking beast mode fucking whipping it around in a Zamboni.
dude, that's a great video.
That was hilarious.
That is a
Well,
great introduction to like, hey, I'm partial owner of your team now. Let me whip around the Zamboni.
I mean, hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure you even pointed out to me, Condor, if you were the owner of a team, is that not what you would do? Hop on the fucking Zamboni and start doing donuts?
There.
What makes that even better is that Marshawn Lynch did like the exact same thing in college, but with the injury cart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about sports, I wanted to bring something up that happened this week
Uh-oh.
during the
What happened
sports
this week?
things. And it's not a player, it's not a coach, it's not even an umpire. It's one of us idiots, the fucking fans.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There was a viral video that came out of a fan at a baseball game. He's got a beer, and he's got a hot dog. He takes the straw out of the beer, he takes the glizzy out the bun, uses the straw to poke holes at both ends of the hot dog, and drinks the beer out of the fucking hot dog.
So what you're saying is genius.
Genius?
That is fucking disgusting, bro.
Dude,
Oh, you know what? You know what? No, I'll agree. Who the hell drinks beer with a straw?
that too.
I mean, yeah, that's not the point we're mad about, but thank you for
Yeah.
bringing that up, too.
That's something to be mad about, but that's not the thing we're mad about.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm mad about.
Who drinks a hot dog out of a straw, let
Who-
alone
who
one
drink-
that's a wiener?
I've never drunk a hot dog. I'm sorry.
Listen, man, listen,
Shut up. We knew what he meant. Shut up.
the next time I go to either Wrigley or Guaranteed Rate, I'm trying it.
Please
Okay.
don't.
Please do.
I'm trying it.
Next time I go to a baseball game, I'll
Live on
try it.
Twitter?
I'm getting me a nice cold Miller, and I'm getting me a wiener, and
What
I'm,
is
Getting me a wiener.
what is the best way to core a hot dog? Like so you can get a straw.
apparently you just take the straw out and you just poke a hole,
Wait, really? That's what that is.
and you just push the
Wait.
straw in, and then you do it to
Yeah,
the other side,
You just drive the straw through the wiener.
and
I-
that will make the wiener hollow so that you can drink out of it.
I had to make this better. I'm gonna get a foot long and do it.
It's gonna be kind of gross though. Not like you think about. You put the straw through because then you're gonna have like your entire straw full of extra wiener.
That's when you just suck on the straw and you eat the wiener.
That's gross. That's gross.
What are we
Please,
talking about
please
here?
don't don't ever say that to me again. But no, Aaron,
I
what
mean,
we're
it's still a
saying
hot
is,
dog.
I made the joke about taking the
Oh,
straw and just fucking sticking
here.
it through long way.
God, what?
Because
are
you're gonna the inside of your glizzy has to go somewhere. It's gonna go out with the straw, so your straw's just gonna be clogged of glizzy.
Yeah, that's when you eat it.
Yeah, like what are we talking about here?
Hey.
What are we doing here?
You give your.
I don't know what Condor's doing. I mean, I was just making a funny joke, like, there's glizzy in my fucking straw. Let me just fucking
Yeah.
shoot it into the fucking field or
man.
something. Just a little pink strain of glizzy, just wee.
I think if
You
I
had-
saw somebody doing that, I would know that it's my time to leave.
Okay, so that raises a question I had.
Yeah, that brings us to another point.
At what point of a sporting event is it okay to just be like, "Fuck it, I'm done here"?
When you realize you're at the wrong sporting event.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's when I feel as if it's not competitive anymore. That's at least for
Well,
me.
Well, then, for me going to any sporting event, I should just not show up. Or at least the baseball games.
Yes.
You know, dear
I go
God,
anyways
I'm
because it's a
going to
good
the
time.
baseball games.
If I go to a baseball game, we lose by double digits.
We're aware, Condor. We are aware.
I think no matter what, you just lose by double digits.
I think life is just losing by double digits.
It could be, but I don't know. I think for me, I think I would only leave like a sporting event once the score's been run up one way or the other, and I'm
Mhm.
not entertained anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
That's my biggest thing because
Uh-huh.
bottom line, you go to a sporting event to be entertained.
Yeah, once it's not fun anymore
Exactly.
because
What
of because of a blowout. Once
you
the
know, what,
blowout isn't fun anymore, that's when it's time to go.
yeah, like once your baseball game, hits, down 20-0, you know, that's when I collect my shit and I leave.
Hell, probably even down like fucking 9-0.
To be fair, yeah. I mean, with the way baseball is, like I don't know, baseball has the potential to turn on a dime.
Oh, it does for sure.
It, it doesn't often, I guess, because obviously these are all professional players, and for the most part, they're professional.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like baseball and I think football are like big sports where it's like it's hard to get to that point where it's like this game is over.
Hmm. I would say that those are like the ones where like it's super hard to come back. Like I would say basketball is probably the easiest sport to come back in.
Oh, see it now. I'll agree with you on that. But like my whole argument, like, all right, for at least for football, for example, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, look back at the fucking Super Bowl. What was it, Patriots and Falcons?
28 to
28 to
3.
3, that is fair.
I think the hardest comeback is Kim Kardashian.
Dude, you need new material, man.
You really do.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know how many times I've heard you make a comeback Kim Kardashian joke.
that's because of that show I've never seen with that guy. I don't know who it is.
Chris Pratt on Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you knew what he was talking because I sure as fuck didn't.
To be fair, you're the one who got me into starting to say that.
I
Not you.
I was gonna say I don't think it was me. Well, kind of when you're talking to two other guys and making a general statement, you should probably specify who the fuck you're talking to.
Wait, why am I making a general statement?
Why is
Shut
he
the fuck up,
posting a
Condor.
statement in general?
Why am I posting a statement about my genitals?
Stop it.
Why is the general making a statement?
Why does the General have great rates that you can get online?
Because he's partnered
'Cause-
with Shaquille O'Neal.
God damn it.
Shout out to Shaq, man. He's
Dude,
really
shout
good.
out to dude. Shaq is a G.
I
Yeah,
saw
come on the
Shaq,
Weather Condor
actually.
podcast.
You saw Shaq?
Yeah, DJ Diesel. He came to my school.
Oh yeah, that's right.
last
That's
year.
right. I remember because I'm pretty sure I drove by while that was going on. That shit was bumping.
It was. That was a fun time. I was pretty far back from, like the mosh pit in the front row and shit, but
The mosh pit. There was a mosh pit.
well, it's like rave music. Of course, there's a mosh pit.
So,
Dude,
you-
I wish I would have gone. I want a mosh pit.
do you
Start
think
fucking
you
knocking
could
people out.
Can he? Yes, he's a professional basketball player.
Can he though?
Yes.
Was it beyond the 3-point arc?
I don't. Maybe. I don't remember how far back I was from Shaq. But Shaq can still shoot threes. He's a professional basketball player.
He did it once.
In a game.
Yeah. I
did
can
do
do
it.
it never.
I can do it never.
You can either make it from right below the basket or sometimes at half court. No in between.
Yeah, you've gotten a couple full quarters.
I'm talking about in real life.
Oh, I thought you just meant in general. I didn't know you played basketball in real life.
I mean, whenever I'm shooting around with myself, because who the fuck am I shooting around with? I would just, like I said, either layups under the net or all the way at like half or 3/4 court. At that point, it's just luck and see what happens.
Dude, I won't lie. All this talk makes me want to go buy a basketball hoop. Aaron, you want to go halvesies on a basketball hoop?
I have
But
a
yeah, what the Condor basketball hoop?
I have a basketball court at the gym at school.
Am I allowed?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
have to. We'll have to find out. Because I would
Find
love
out
to.
next time on the Condor podcast.
I'd love to go shoot around with you.
Do they still have those one basket? No, I think they got rid of those actually. Damn.
Yeah, they did.
What a shame.
But the ones for like little tanks that you fill with water so they don't
Yes.
tip over.
Yes, obviously, Condor.
Hey,
Obviously
you're
what we're talking about.
yelling at me like that's a dumb idea.
I have not yelled at all on this show.
No, I'm the one who yells on this fucking show.
Fuck you. Just that's disrespectful.
You're disrespectful.
Haven't we all been a little disrespectful at some points?
I mean, I have audio proof of me berating Condor for being fat for like 20 minutes. So yeah,
That was a good time.
that was a fun time.
That was a good time. What a fucking response.
That was the birth of Jimothy. The birth and death of Jimothy.
He was born and killed it within like a 5-minute time frame. That's crazy.
How sad would it be to not have a brother and lose a brother all on the same day?
Dude, how does your mom feel about losing the son she never had?
It's just like a typical Tuesday.
Sounds about right. I feel like your mom would be
Tuesdays,
totally
overrated or
nonchalant.
underrated?
I mean, days are just days anymore.
I think it's fine for one reason. Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday is pretty great. Shout out to LeBron James.
Taco Tuesday.
The other places have tacos.
Shout out to places that have tacos.
If you have
forever be
tacos-
my favorite.
Do you have tacos?
I want a
Friends
taco.
now.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
If you have a taco, come on the What the Condor podcast. Bring some tacos. We will ask you questions if you feed us tacos.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, we will.
We will ask you
Yeah, we
questions
will.
if you feed us
So-
tacos.
Let me ask you this: make people homemade tacos or going out to a Mexican restaurant tacos?
Did you say
What was the
white
first
people
option?
homemade tacos?
Yes. Like, there's a difference.
I'm going out.
Honestly, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Like if I'm really in the mood for like some like actual authentic Mexican, then yeah, I'll go out and get tacos. But 9 times out of 10, man, I'll just fucking fry up some ground beef, chop up some fucking lettuce and shit, and I'll make my own white boy tacos.
Like,
But I do want to say, after living with a Mexican, I've evolved. I now toast my tortillas before I eat them
W.
on the oven,
hard or soft?
soft.
Okay.
Unless
That's
unless I'm feeling frisky, then I'll make a homemade double decker taco with one soft, one hard. That shit's good. That shit's fucking good.
It's your taco choice, hard or soft, Aaron?
I feel like I prefer a hard shell taco, but I really only have those once in a blue moon. So like the regular is a soft shell taco, but I think I prefer the hard shell ones.
No, that's totally fair.
Speaking of tacos, dude, I have made the deadly mistake multiple times of getting my lunch break at work and then going to the Taco Bell across the street.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Sometimes it's a deadly mistake and sometimes it's fine. But
it all depends, man. It all
it
depends.
all depends.
It all depends on who's back there rolling the fucking burritos. If it's a stoner, you're good. If it's not, you're fucked.
It all depends on if I'm gonna need Depends when I go back to my shift.
That's true too.
Why
I'm,
don't Taco Bell and Depends just like collab?
Because that's weird.
that is
I-
weird.
It's weird, but it's on brand.
No, no, no. There's no but. It's weird. End
Yeah,
of
that
statement.
would be weird. That would just
I
be
mean,
weird.
the
Like,
butt
too
is it?
weird.
The butt is in the Depends. They had tacos. Taco Bell.
So since we're talking about Taco Bell, I want to pitch this to you guys. This is something that my roommate and I came up with like 2 fucking years ago.
Shit.
I don't remember. I don't remember if I've pitched this on the podcast before or told you guys about it. It's an idea for a Taco Bell commercial.
Okay.
Okay.
So stop me if I've said this on the podcast before, but
Okay.
the commercial starts. It's Christopher Walken. He pulls up to the drive-through speaker in his car, and who says, "Welcome to Taco Bell. How can I help you?" Other than Will Ferrell. If you know where I'm going with this.
I don't know.
So
I think I might, but I'm not gonna stop you.
So Christopher Walken says, "Listen, I got a fever, and the only prescription
Oh goddamn.
is more Taco Bell." Christopher Walken pulls up to the drive-thru, gets the food from Will Ferrell, drives off, cuts to Will Ferrell in the back of the Taco Bell, playing the cowbell. Commercial ends. And the very last time he hits the cowbell, it's the Taco Bell ding.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Taco Bell, come on the podcast. We have questions.
Just ding, 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 dong.
I think it's a
I'm okay
beautiful
with this.
commercial.
I am okay with this.
Shout out to my roommate for coming up for that one with me.
Shout out to your roommate, man. Do we want him on the What the Condor podcast? Do we have questions?
I feel like I feel like I've asked him enough questions.
Can I ask
What
him a
about-
question?
What about more questions from 2 other idiots?
I don't know, man.
Do you
How
think-
many brain cells
Do you
does he want
think
left?
do you think he could mentally handle it?
I don't know. I feel like at a certain point Condor would just tire him out.
If a garbanzo can bean, can a chickpea? What?
Exactly.
Point proven.
I don't know how we've been friends with Condor for so long.
Dude, I don't either, man.
It-
I've got
I mean-
tenure with this motherfucker.
I
Literally.
also have tenure with this motherfucker.
Yeah, no,
No.
that's facts. We got, bro. How have we survived to get tenure?
I don't know. I mean, shit.
It's because your brains have been so damaged by the content of Condor that you don't know what else to do.
It all started like what, 10 years ago, ish.
When did Modern Warfare 2 come out?
2009, I think.
There we are.
I know I got my Xbox 360 in Christmas of 2010. And then I got Black Ops 1 with that. And then I bought Modern Warfare 2 from a pawn shop in like
Nice.
January-ish. And then I think, well, I met Nate through his cousins that I went to school with
Yep.
around that time-ish. Anywhere between January and March of 2010.
Yeah, I say probably about 12 years ago. But you know what? With all this talk about the past, this does bring me to a special request that I received from our good friend Josh.
That's Josh
Yes,
again.
shout out to Josh.
Hey, guys, Josh asked me a question and I couldn't just answer it. I had to bring it on the podcast.
Had
Okay.
to.
Well, see, there's a very good reason for this.
There's a very good reason for this.
He asked me how I
Yes,
met
yes.
Condor,
I'm here.
Or then how
and
I subsequently fell into this mess.
yes,
Yes.
but
So-
I was stuck on the first topic because he asked me. So yeah, so how'd you meet Condor? And as
I'm an
soon
asshole.
as soon as he asked me this question, dude, my face just fucking dropped. Like I went from like I'm happy to why have you asked me this? And he started laughing because he saw the dread in my face, and I told him I was like, dude, it's a long story. So I'll do you one better. I'll tell you on the podcast. Yeah, so
Good story.
he wants the story of how I met Condor.
So yeah, we got my story of how I got to Nate, and then we'll just do Nate to Condor, and then I guess
And it all
Just
comes, it all
for-
comes,
for
and it all
more
comes full
content,
circle.
I'll do me to Condor.
Yeah, and that is fair because I know it did take you a while. Because I know for a while you could not stand Condor.
It's like he's
Grant-
tolerated me a little bit more
Granted, I think Tim hated him a lot more than you did.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to Tim.
shout out to Tim.
But, you know, Tim despised Condor. Aaron, you just had a severe disdain for him.
I had a hard time tolerating him, but
Yeah. But so, you know, this is Aaron. Like I said, this is probably back around 2010. My mom got me a 360 for Christmas, and she got me a copy of Modern Warfare 2. So, after I get my Xbox Live all set up, and of course, I start playing Modern Warfare 2 online.
of course,
Well, when I was younger and not as, not really good, I liked the hardcore game modes because it made, getting kills easier. You died a lot easier, but, if you're first to pull the trigger, you're more likely to get the kill first. And obviously as a fucking like 14-year-old kid or something, I'm not exactly aiming down sights being tactical. But anyway, so I'm playing hardcore team deathmatch. And I made the unfortunate decision one night to jump back into hardcore team deathmatch.
Now, what you need to know about hardcore. There's no
For those
HUD.
of you for those of you who don't know, there's no heads-up display, and friendly fire is on. And this is back before you would automatically get booted for killing teammates X amount of times. I load in to hardcore TDM on one of my favorite maps. I load into High Rise. And I spawn in a little back room right in front of the little reception desk. And as soon as I spawn in, I just see this fucking hail of gunfire just coming across, the walkway. And I'm like, okay, damn, there's a fight going on down here. I should, probably see what's going on. So I wait long enough for the gunfire to stop, because, presumably this, whoever's shooting has to reload. Well, first off, no, whoever was shooting was just waiting for someone to pop out. Because I popped my head out, and I got my fucking head obliterated.
by who?
By one of my teammates.
Well, who the hell would do such a thing to their teammate?
It was, what was it? Oh, yeah. It was, what was his gamer tag? It was something stupid. It was, oh, yeah, the Condor 13.
What a man.
Yeah, but so he kills me. And I'm like, okay, it's hardcore. Maybe he just got scared. So I walk out in the hallway again. This motherfucker looks at me, fucking pulls out his gun and just pops me again. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, it's on. So I decide that I'm going to spend the rest of this game. Now, this game is, just started. I think the winning team has like 12 kills. So, this is a fresh game. So I spend the rest of this game trying to hunt down this asshole who keeps fucking team killing me. And it went about how you would expect. He's laying down with his fucking rifle, so I come up behind him and I fucking throw a flashbang at him and then I kill him. Well then, of course, because, teammate spawns are great, this dude spawns, like, right behind me.
Because nobody would kill their own teammates.
Yeah. But so what's he do? He fucking spawns in 180s and just fucking blows my legs off. So this goes on for the entire match. Well then, post-game lobby, and I'm like, alright, you know what? Fuck this guy. So I do what any teenager would do with Xbox Live. I sent him a rage message. It's, 2010, 2011. So, it's all your typical stupid gamer rage.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
killing me and
fuck
shit.
you, yeah, fuck you, no skill, you're trash, 1v1, all that shit.
I think that whole first match was 1v1. I was winning.
Was. You were. But so here's the kicker. I send this message, and I want to clarify. I typed out a message. I didn't use the fucking voice message. I typed out a message.
Mm-hmm.
Calling this motherfucker, the worst player on the planet, all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this motherfucker responds to me with?
I don't. What did he send you?
A party invite.
I actually didn't know that.
So of course, I scramble. I get my fucking headset. I make sure my parents aren't home. And I join the party.
You start screaming at him.
Oh, I start ripping this dude a fucking new one.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, motherfucker. You're a bitch, pussy, blah, blah, blah. And then there's silence for about 10, 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The only response I get, so you want to play? And for some reason, fucking reason, I said yes. And that was 12 years ago. Now I host a podcast with this guy. This man's been to my house. He's met my family. And it all started with some bitch-ass, punk-ass team killing. That, my friends, is the Nene Condor origin story.
That's my favorite story. Reminds me I am still me.
It reminds me of The Hunt.
Attila.
No, because I spent the entire fucking match hunting you, and you still fucking killed me.
And then subsequently, they became friends. Nate eventually brought Condor around to the friend group of me, him, and Tim.
That went well.
That went.
It went.
That went.
I think Tim's still warming up to me. I think he's there
I
yet.
think about like 10 years. No, more like 8 years went by.
And fucking, you wanted nothing to do with him.
8 years went by. I got bored, started joining the Xbox parties, and now the podcast is here.
Yeah, it started. If I was in a party with Condor, Aaron and Tim wouldn't even join. They would message me and be like, "When you're done with him, party up with us." Like they were straight up like when you're done with that fucker, come party up with your boys.
That makes us sound so fucking mean.
I mean, to be fair, you kind of were.
Listen, man.
I mean, granted, I'll give you more of a pass than I will Tim, because I'm pretty sure the first time Tim met him, Condor said like 5 sentences, and Tim just left the fucking party. He quite literally noped the fuck out of the conversation.
Oh man, I feel like that is totally something that happened.
And I mean, for a long time, man, I had to fucking decide who I wanted to play with. Did I want to play with Condor? Did I want to play with Tim and Aaron?
The answer was yes sometimes.
Yeah.
And now the answer is welcome to the What the Condor podcast.
Yeah.
Really is.
That is the What the Condor origin story.
Pretty much, yeah.
I want to know.
I won't lie. I think that's a good place to end it. End it with a good old What the Condor origin story.
And then I think, I think the What the Condor idea came about.
I'm an idiot.
Well, yeah.
It came around because I was doing the flea cap. That was my idea that I was going to do. I was going to have a podcast.
Yep.
By myself. But in the back of my head, whenever I have that idea, I'm always like, I don't want to. I don't want to have a podcast by myself.
Feel that.
And I had been doing Twitch streams for a while when it was the three of us playing, like, I think we were mostly playing Warzone.
Yeah, that was our big game. That was our big game. We always played Warzone. We played Warzone a lot.
Skate.
Yeah.
Well, skate was usually we either don't feel like playing Warzone or we're tired of Warzone and we don't really have many other games to play.
Yeah, we would always stream Warzone or Skate 3. And I think eventually I was just like, fuck, do you guys just want to do a podcast? We'll call it What the Condor.
This man says some out-of-pocket shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We're fucking streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, the What the Condor podcast was conceived live on my Twitch channel, which I don't shout out on here anymore.
Yeah, no, it's been a hot minute since you've told us where to find you on Twitch.
Well,
because we don't find them on Twitch.
I was about to say you can't find me on there. I don't stream anymore.
That's fair.
Stream some more.
You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitter. Those are just Surf and Flee. You can just find me on there.
Yeah.
You can find What the Condor merch on the link in our Twitter and in our link tree and pretty much anywhere we feel like posting. I'll make a TikTok about it.
I cannot wait to cop that merch.
I'll make a TikTok video about the merch once my hoodie comes in that I ordered. But other than that, it's just going to be on the Twitter. I'll post it in my Discord server and in the What the Condor Discord server. So you join both of those. That would be cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool with a W.
Sure, why not?
Cool with a W?
Yeah.
Like Cool Whip?
Cool Whip.
Whip.
The Cool Whip or Cool Whip argument. Underrated or overrated?
The argument itself?
Yes.
Underrated, overdone.
That's fair. That's really fair.
You know what? I can agree with that.
What else is there to say? Shout out to the merch. Shout out to Lily for making us some nice edited videos.
Gonna get a nice fucking animation for Astrology Pirates.
Shout out to the three of us for showing up and doing it. Shout out to me for producing it. Shout out to Carlos for being an NPC. R.I.P. to Fredo Santana, and we'll see you next week.